What if I told you I did a giveaway, then handed the prize to the wrong person that pretended to be the winner? Well, here's how it happened. This takes us back to July of 2025. Grow Garden was popular and had a huge scamming problem. Many people were claiming to be trading, claiming NGF, which meant not going first, meaning you have to give up your item first and pray they're gonna give you something in return. Hence, a trade. Let's just say we caught a lot of scammers with that. A trading ticket was introduced later, but scammers were still around, just a lot less of them. And in that game, there was a very rare pet that was desired by all types of players. The raccoon. Legit players and scammers wanted it. And there was a particularly special item that I wanted to give away to my viewers. It was a raccoon, but it was huge. This dude I met was selling it for like $100. And that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to buy it and do a giveaway on it. The guy that was selling it absolutely hated me. He hated YouTubers, he hated influencers or whatever, but my money was still good and I figured if he scammed me, I can always just expose him. Despite him hating me, he was legit. I paid him $100 and he gave me a giant raccoon. This thing was massive and it was perfect for the giveaway. Now, giveaways are against TOS, which is why you don't see a lot of big YouTubers doing it. But my giveaway was a little different. Unlike some of these other YouTubers, the giveaway was simple. All you had to do was be a subscriber and leave a random comment. That's it. You didn't have to like the video, you didn't have to follow me on Twitter or OnlyFans or whatever the fuck these big YouTubers use. It was simply a way to give back to my viewers, which sparked a lot of comments since the rules of the giveaway were simple. And after a few days, the giveaway ended. So I used the random number generator to give me a random number. And the random number was 523. So basically, the 523rd comment was the winner. So I counted from the oldest comment to the newest comment and we had our winner. So I replied to the winning comment. Congratulations, your comment was randomly selected to win. Please give me your Roblox name so I can gift you the raccoon. Pay attention to this winning comment because this is gonna be really important later. At the time, gifting was disabled in the game, so it's not like I expected the winner to immediately reply, right? So I went back to working on my next video, and this is where things, well, they took a turn the hard way. On my next video, I received a comment from the winner, basically thanking me and giving me his Roblox name. Except this was not the winner. Someone made a fake YouTube account with the same profile picture and a similar name to the winner, except they put a dash in their name. I censor all names, but this is really similar to the winner. This is not the real winner. It was my fault that I didn't notice, but at the same time, like, I never would have thought someone would go through thousands of comments to find the winner, and then like impersonate them by making a fake YouTube account to claim the prize. So it wasn't all my fault. So I replied to him and basically said once gifting is enabled, I'll give it to him. And within a day or two, they enabled gifting. So the winner responded telling me gifting is enabled. And we eventually set a time to get on so I can get him into my game to give him the raccoon. So I get him into my game, look for the raccoon, and I gift it to him. He accepts it and says, OMG. I say congrats, he says thank you so much, and I tell him to enjoy. Then we hop around like little excited kids. Except, like I said, he was not the winner. He went through all that to impersonate the winner. And it was really unfair for the winner since it was for his kids. And just imagine telling your kids you won the giveaway only to realize you didn't get it and this YouTuber basically fucked it up for you. So for the time being, I thought the giveaway was realistically over. The winner got his prize and I'll buy more giant pets for more giveaways, but in reality, the winner didn't get his prize. I assume he was waiting for a while, unaware that I was an idiot and tricked by a possible 5-year-old. So a few uploads later, the real winner comments on the new video claiming he's still waiting for the raccoon. And honestly, I thought he was trying to rip me off because I knew I gave up the raccoon. I even recorded it. So I go through thousands of comments trying to find his original comment and the winning comment. His original comment was an infestation full of scammers. It was like opening up a cabinet door and finding an infestation of cockroaches. I'm not gonna show all the comments, but one of the fake accounts said, "Thank you so much. My username is @stairway-to-heaven." I had to include this one because it's like he was kissing up to me. I make a lot of Jimmy Page references and the Stairway one was so obvious. Stairway to Heaven was a song written by Jimmy Page, by the way. And then another fake account said, "Dude, thanks." I'm censoring the names, but these fake accounts used the winner's profile picture and a similar name. They would have put dashes in their names and make it look as similar as possible to the winner. So I finally noticed how some of these names looked similar but weren't the same, and I realized I got fucked. And it was 100% my fault for being scammed because it was my responsibility to make sure the winner gets taken care of. But like I said, I had no idea people would patrol thousands of fucking comments just to get a raccoon. Well, you know, I was wrong. So back to the comment where the winner said he's still waiting for the raccoon. I replied to him and said, "Hi, I think there is an issue. Can you please reach out to me on Twitter or Discord? I have some questions." And while that is happening, I'm thinking to myself, okay, how the fuck am I gonna explain to this guy how I got fucked? Like, this is my fault. How am I gonna tell him he won the giveaway, but I don't have his prize? Because someone tricked me. What am I gonna say? So the scammer reached out first on Twitter. "Hey Sacramento, I was the winner, but you gave it to the other guy." Keep in mind, this is the same guy that I gave the raccoon to. And here he is, trying to scam me again. Then he sent me a picture of the real winner's comment. This was the vid he replied to me on, and look what this dirtbag said. "Holy man, I hate impersonators. Now you lost the money, dude. That's so sad." No. What's sad is you swimming through thousands of comments to scam and try to scam again and impersonate a winner. So I told them to send proof because there were like 2 other people claiming to be the winner. So I told him to reply to his own comment with his Twitter handle. And this time, I noticed the difference in the name. He was the same guy I gave the raccoon to. So I immediately blocked this guy. I should have fucked with him, but at this time, my priority was making it up to the real winner's comment and explaining to him how I fucked up. So the winner eventually messaged me on Twitter and said, "Hey, you told me to message you on here." So I asked him for proof and he sent me a screenshot of his channel. I was so paranoid that I thought this could have been photoshopped. So I asked him to reply to his own comment with his Twitter handle and he replied with his actual account. So I apologized to him about the mix-up and told him what happened. And he was really cool about it. He said I didn't have to do anything, so yeah, this guy was legit. A scammer would have been asking for more. I insisted to do something since he was the winner and the raccoon was for his kids. So to make it up to him, I sent him 2 Roblox gift cards for his kids, showed him the imposter, and apologized again. Also, I completely forgot about this, but I do want to give a shout out to Brantley and Xander. I'm sorry this shout out is late. I completely forgot with all these uploads I was making, but the winner sent me a voice message of Brantley and Xander thanking me. I'm not going to play the message, but it was really heartwarming to hear that, so thank you Brantley and Xander if you're watching this video. And that was how I got scammed out of $100. I never made a mention of it. I feel like I was strongly responsible for that, and I'm kinda glad it happened because when I did another giveaway, I let the winners know they won by commenting on their videos, and that was safer since no one knew who won, so there was no impersonator. So, this scamming experience costed me more money, but it was a good lesson for me. I learned that Xbox is not the only platform that has dirtbags. Apparently, the comment section has its own fair share, so like, now I know. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe. I would appreciate that very much. With that being said, I thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed your stay. I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'm out. Goodbye.